Back to my channel, guys. Today this podcast is gonna be forest. This is gonna be the first one is the unicorns. So the features are the ones I can remember. Unicorns features are like the crawl, trimmings, meatworms, host of influence, mimics, monoliths, and so much more. And the creators Darian Quilloy.
Fortnite.
This is me. Never mind. Just so.
Crawl or climb the meat is the root system of the Vita Canis family. It's a nightmare that learned how to garden if your garden grew meat, absorbed corpses, and devoured radio signals. Imagine someone spilled a tangled mass of small intestines across the forest floor, then gave it a brain and a diet plan. These red and faint creep like mold across any terrain. They feed on soil.
It's just my phone, sorry. Yeah, the most dangerous ones are mimics. Yeah, the mimics, they attack other people. This is an example. The mimics are flesh like the rest. They attack. And then they have another version called the other mimics, right? So the only ones that attack people are mimics, harvesters, and host of influence on purpose. Crawl, trimmings, meats, mimics, monoliths, and singularity is the start, but they remove them. And monoliths, they accidentally. Meat snakes, they just find dead stuff. Trimmings, they're too small. Crawl, they're just like an infection. So yeah. Trimmings are just small creatures. Meat snakes, they're snakes that's bigger, but they just eat dead stuff. Mimics, they mimic people and then they kill them. Harvesters, they infect other people. So influence, they host the victims and they influence them to them. I think monolith. It's wait, copy. Wait, I want to learn more about Vita Canis. Ask Omoro Marcus or other YouTube channels. Yeah, singularities. And then the next one, yeah, I can explain. How much? Only a few, like only 3, yeah. Part 3, I promise. I'll do 5. So Gemini Home Turn is about creatures going around Earth. But before that happens, they go to the moons and Neptune. They mutate them. The iris starts then with crawlers and the gardeners with nature's mockery start to come.
The iris. The iris is the conscious, planet-like entity that serves as...
I don't know how to explain just nature's mockery. So yeah. The iris is the start of everything. That looks like this. It's like a ring. And then the moons are the things that transport. The moons and Neptune are the ones that like transport the creatures to Earth. The gardeners, I also don't know how to explain.
The gardener. Moving on from celestial objects to an actual monster. The gardener is a large, 6-limbed creature looking like a one-eyed octopus, but this isn't your average seafood nightmare. Gardeners are agents of the iris, sent to Earth to prep the soil, like for real.
Oh,
With long
just like
spindly
that
limbs
too.
and a glowing central eye, they skitter through shadowy forests and deep-sea trenches, like alien landscapers from hell. Their main job? Planting iris spores into the ground to birth even more horrors. Think of them as midwives for nightmares. They live in places called the Gardens, caverns that run from 40 to 11,000 feet below Earth's surface. In these fleshy subterranean nurseries, they tend to the spores and wrap up unlucky intruders like gift baskets of fresh DNA. One was even spotted near Moonlight Acres Camp, politely knocking on cabin doors like a Jehovah's Witness, except behind it were skinwalkers, and instead of pamphlets, they offered lifelong possession. Some roamed the Demisha Tunnel in the Mariana Trench, helping their underwater cousins terraform the ocean floor, whether it's under the ground.
Okay, you might hear that. And then, next is Nature's Mockery. I do not know how to explain.
Nature's Mockery. Nature's Mockery may sound funny, but it's definitely not a good joke. This twisted plant is what happens when nature gets infected, corrupted, and decides to parody humanity with something straight out of a nightmare. Nature's Mockery is the final punchline of deep root disease, turning victims into red, bloated husks with twitching limbs poking out like bad
Also, a guy named Johnson turned to the... It's part of the deep root disease. So, you don't know what's a deep root disease? It's like disease where it makes you like spaghetti-ish, fleshy. But Nature's Mockery make you like this. Okay, the wretch, it's a bear that was sacrificed. And then the iris felt bad, I'm pretty sure. And then, what? I'm trying to say something. So then the iris felt so bad for it that it mutated the bear and made it more powerful. It's human sacrifice. You already woodcrawlers are in the first video. They attack people secretly. Like they're so silent, sneaky, stealthish. No, stealthy. Yeah. Also fake people. Fake people are people who die, but then got replaced. Wait, and the last one that I will explain. It's gonna be a short prologue. I'll pause real quick. And now the backrooms. Backrooms is very known. I don't think I need to explain. But it's just somewhere. But if you don't know, it's somewhere where we teleport. Or we get no clips. Yeah. So bye. And there's entities in the fish. So bye. I have to go now.